Having no purpose for living is a common problem in today's world. Formation of a personality is hard, but it can refer not only to teens. Even adults stuck to such a problem. I also used to live in such a chaotic way when you don't know what shall you do, what university to choose, what extra activities to take, how to plan all these things, what I like, and who actually am I. So all of these questions made me feel miserable in comparison to all of these successful people who found their own path. But then I was lucky to stumble upon a book that is called 4,000 Weeks. It absolutely changed the way I used to think. I became a lot happier. So I really want to help you to understand your true wishes better and to change your mind. There are several problems that prevent us from figuring out the mission of our life, our own path. Understanding them will help you to stand on the way of recognizing what really matters to you. The first problem: we don't understand that our life is short. The most important thing to become a happy person and forget about anxiety about the future is to understand how short is our lifespan. And it is pretty short, approximately 4,000 weeks, from which about 1,560 we spent on sleeping. Yeah, sleeping. In high school, we think that there is all the life ahead. But just remember how fast it became a year since the past summer or since you decided to create your small business. How much could you do in 1 year? But you thought that 1 year is too long. And then you look back and see that you could do more. Life goes faster than we can imagine. And it gives us a great possibility to understand our true wishes and true principles and organize them in the way that has a value for us. The second one: we think that we were created for something big and special. It is satisfying to believe that you are special and that you, exactly you, were created to accomplish something that only a small percentage of people could do. To become a billionaire, to become a blogger, a Hollywood star, the Miss of the World, an Olympic champion, etc. We imagine those sceneries in our head and we think that somewhere in the future we will become them, those successful people who change the world, and will prove others our superiority over them. Lost in the false meaning of how success looks like imposed by the modern society, we forgot our true wishes and own principles. We try to get to this false success, but the plank is too high and our wishes and our dreams may differ, so we end up giving up and saying about the unfairness of the world. What is important in this situation is to look inside your soul and ask yourself a question: what brings me happiness? What do I do that brings me the state of satisfaction and flow? Or what job could I do without a payment? Someone once said, 7 billion people need to change the conversation of what success looks like. It is not to make $1 billion, it is to wake up and be in a good mood. The third: we think that we can be good in everything. We like to believe that nothing is impossible. Nike says, just do it. But it isn't the truth and it doesn't even have the sense. Early when I started learning a new skill, I always thought that I will become the best one, no matter that I learned a lot of other skills simultaneously. What really matters is overcoming your previous achievements and developing your skills in something that you like or enjoy. It is never a good idea to try to be better than others. It means that you want others to be losers, to be worse than you. Fourth, we forget about the joy. The word to describe today's world is productivity. Not kindness, not empathy, not development. It is productivity. Everyone wants to be productive because it is how success is demonstrated. Success is when you wake up and work till the night, doing a million things at the same moment without a rest. But even if such life is possible, it is exhausting work and it cannot be necessary. It is not necessary to be productive every time, everywhere. If you imagine Elon Musk, for example, who wake up every morning and feel energized about how productive he is going to be, just forget about this. Successful people are not concentrated on being productive. They are concentrated on the job they love globally. So they do this job because they love it, and their interest in it is such big that it can overcome procrastination and they can be productive eventually. Productivity, it is not to make more and faster. It is to give things as much time as they need to be done. So, studying, learning new skills, volunteering just for productivity, it is the worst choice you could do. Doing in such way, you deprive the meaning of your life. People need to do something that can bring you joy, something just for fun and not to get the results. It makes life a lot pleasant and easier. Just try to do something just because you love it. Fifth and the last, we compare ourselves to others. The most common and the most difficult behavior to change. We have to realize that our lives are unique, that you are unique. You can be better than your friend in one skill but can be worse in another. You have different mind, skills, character, talents, environment, relations, etc. Comparison makes us feel miserable, feel jealous and envy. It makes us break our relations with others. But when we sincerely appreciate other knowledges, we can create a team then and work together cohesively. So, how to create your own path based on true wishes? First, you need to understand your wishes. Write down a letter describing your life principles, your dreams, wishes, character that you want to have, etc. When we write a letter, we can express more feelings, more emotions, and figure out things that will be important in the future. Second, then rewrite your based on true wishes and principles letter into the list. Third, find your priorities. What things from the letter matters for you the most? Now you started your own path by finding what matters to you. You can search for the job that will rely on this list. I truly hope that this video helped you to understand your wishes better. Bye bye!